whatever he says.
Salman sir, I have to once again start off by thanking all of you for giving us this series.
Thank you for hosting this.
Thank you. And I'd love to ask you, the spark or the idea of creating this docu-series, when did it come about?
I think Zoya started this, and Zoya and Farhan came to me, all of us, and I thought that was the best thing that could ever happen. I believe that they were the highest paid writers then, not leaving their position. Even now, look at this. और ये तो अच्छा they didn't pursue acting, and they didn't write for themselves. Yeah, तो look at them. आजकल भी ऐसे दो हीरो नहीं मिलेंगे आपको, है ना?
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Ritesh, I hope Mike is near you or will come to you. As someone who entered the film industry without any prior connections and has achieved so much success, how did Salim Javed's legendary work and mentorship influence or shape your creative journey?
I think you're right. I had no exposure to films till I obviously immediately started. But I think a lot of it came because from school. I remember Javed Akhtar used to be at Holiday Inn working there. So I used to go there because the school was right across. I used to hop across there with Farhan. And I would see some part of the process of what was the magic behind, right? So I think I got into it at that point. And then obviously you've grown up watching these movies in the 80s. And I think even today, like, and with Salim Uncle, most of my interactions started after Dilshad. Because I remember after the movie release, Farhan and me, for most of the films, would go invite him. I obviously knew the families, Sohail, Arbaz, Salman, all these people from Sea Rock days. So, I mean, there was a lot which was there. So, I mean, I think there is a lot of influence in the work today because you've seen the stories they wrote, the way that the nuances of the screenplay, the characters, the emotional connect they had at that point, and it's even valid today. So, I mean, to be honest, even when I read a screenplay today, I'm trying to find that connect and that emotion with which you can relate to a writer.
Thank you so much for that answer.
We in our industry are used to, I mean, we have to work under a lot of pressure, and he was already used to it.
Let him say it.
You need because Malik's pressure cooker belonged to him, so he'd already come from that background of working under pressure.
Well, I must co-host with me today, and that is Mr. Salman Khan. Thank you so much, sir. So lovely.
मैं
Reema,
फेंके हुए पैसे उठा लेता हूँ.